Newcastle United edged out Liverpool 2-1 in the Carabao Cup final. And now, Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard has finally spoken up about this heart-wrenching defeat. What did he say? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. In a stirring defense of Mohamed Salah, Jamie Carragher has emerged as the voice of reason following Liverpool's heart-wrenching defeat to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final. The Magpies soared to a 2-1 triumph at Wembley, their first domestic trophy in 7 decades, thanks to Dan Burn's towering header and Alexander Isak's breathtaking half-volley. Federico Chiesa's late strike offered a flicker of hope for Arne Slot's Reds, but it was a case of too little, too late. Salah, usually the talisman, drifted through the match with an uncharacteristic quietness, outfoxed by Newcastle's relentless tactics and suffocating intensity. Yet Carragher, a revered figure from Liverpool's storied past, turned the spotlight elsewhere, casting a critical eye on the lackluster displays of Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, and substitutes Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo, whose efforts fell flat when their team needed them most. The former Reds defender didn't hold back on Sky Sports, lamenting what he called one of Liverpool's darkest cup final showings, though he tempered his critique with admiration for their stellar season, marred by just one league loss. The lack of pace in attack is glaring, he mused, his words heavy with concern for Salah, a player he believes has been left to shoulder too great a burden. Gone are the days of Jurgen Klopp's reign, when Salah danced alongside Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino, a trio that could turn any game on its head. Now, Carragher insists, the winger stands alone among good, but not great, attackers, urging Liverpool to wield their checkbook in the summer. With Salah's contract ticking towards its end-of-season expiry, mirroring the uncertainty surrounding Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk, and his astonishing tally of 32 goals and 22 assists this campaign, Carragher's plea is clear. Bring in 2 top-tier forwards to reignite the fire, not just as backups, but as partners to keep Salah's brilliance burning bright. In a gripping showdown at Wembley Stadium, Newcastle United pulled off a stunning upset, defeating Liverpool 2-1 in the Carabao Cup final. The air was thick with anticipation as the two sides clashed, but it was the Magpies who emerged victorious, ending a 70-year drought for a domestic trophy. The roar of the Newcastle faithful echoed through the stands, a testament to their unwavering belief in a team that hadn't tasted such glory since the FA Cup triumph of 1955. The match itself was a roller coaster of emotions, with Newcastle striking first through the towering Dan Burn, whose header sent the black and white-clad supporters into a frenzy. Not long after, Alexander Isak doubled their lead with a clinical finish, leaving Liverpool reeling and their fans clutching their scarves in disbelief. The Reds mounted a late charge, with Federico Chiesa pulling one back in the dying moments, but it was too little, too late, a flicker of hope snuffed out by the final whistle. For Liverpool, this defeat stung deeply, a bitter pill to swallow under the stewardship of manager Arne Slot. The Dutch tactician, who has steered the club through a season of highs and lows, cut a somber figure on the touchline as Newcastle celebrated. This loss came hot on the heels of a midweek exit from the Champions League at the hands of Paris Saint-Germain, making it a bruising week for the Merseyside Giants and their loyal following. Enter Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend whose name is etched into the club's storied history. Speaking to Sky Sports in the aftermath, Gerrard's voice carried the weight of a man who knows both the ecstasy of victory and the agony of defeat. It's tough to watch the team you love fall short in a final, he admitted, his tone laced with disappointment. Yet, ever the sportsman, he tipped his cap to Newcastle. They played with heart, and you can't take that away from them. They deserved it. Gerrard, who lifted the League Cup 3 times during his illustrious playing career, 2001, 2003, and 2012, knows a thing or two about finals. He pinpointed Newcastle's relentless drive as the difference-maker. From the first whistle, they showed more hunger, he observed, reflecting on a match where the Magpies refused to let their historic chance slip through their fingers. It was a display of grit and unity that left an indelible mark on Wembley's hallowed turf. Newcastle's triumph was all the more remarkable given the obstacles they overcame. With star winger Anthony Gordon sidelined by suspension and doubts lingering over Isak's fitness, few would have predicted such a commanding performance. Yet under Eddie Howe's astute leadership, the team rose to the occasion, their solidarity shining through. Gerrard was quick to laud Howe's impact. "He's done a phenomenal job. Newcastle were a proper unit out there." For the Toon Army, this victory was a dream decades in the making. The last time Newcastle hoisted a domestic trophy, rationing was still a memory, and the Beatles were years from their first chord. Now, as the players lifted the Carabao Cup, the scenes of jubilation told a story of redemption, a city reborn in footballing glory, their long wait finally over. Back on Merseyside, the mood was starkly different. Liverpool's defeat marked their second setback in a matter of days, a double blow that tested the resolve of players and fans alike. Gerrard, recently returned from a stint coaching Al Ettifaq in Saudi Arabia, didn't shy away from the reality. 2 losses in a week. "It's a tough one for a club like Liverpool," he said, his words heavy with empathy for a team he once captained. Yet amid the gloom, Gerrard struck a note of defiance. With Liverpool still perched atop the Premier League table as of March 17, 2025, he sees a silver lining. "The season's far from over," he insisted, his belief in Arne Slot and the squad unshaken. "They've got the quality to bounce back, and I'm certain they will. The league is still there for the taking." His praise for Newcastle didn't end with their manager. Gerrard, who faced the Magpies many times as a player, understood the magnitude of the moment for their supporters. "I know what this means to their fans," he said, a nod to the fierce rivalry he experienced firsthand. "They've waited a long time, and tonight, they got their reward." In closing, Gerrard turned his thoughts to the Cup faithful, urging them to rally behind their team. "This hurts, no doubt about it," he conceded, his voice softening. "But the fans need to stick with them. Arne and the lads will turn it around. I've got no doubt about that." His final words carried the timeless refrain of Liverpool's anthem, ynwa, "You'll never walk alone." As the dust settles on a night of triumph and heartbreak, the footballing world looks ahead. For Newcastle, it's a new chapter bathed in glory. For Liverpool, a chance to regroup and reclaim their stride. Gerrard's words linger in the air, a reminder that in football, as in life, the story is never truly finished until the last ball is kicked. What do you reckon about Liverpool's gut-wrenching double defeat this week? First knocked out of the Champions League by PSG, and now pipped by Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final. And do you still have faith that Arne Slot and the lads can hold their nerve and bring home the Premier League title? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool. See you next time. See you soon.